It's finally here, man. A game I've been waiting for a long time. Planet Coaster 2, man. I don't know if you guys ever played that shit. You gotta play that, man. If you ever played Roller Coaster Tycoon, it's that on steroids, bro. The characters look the same. They got like that little Planet Coaster wonky. Personally, when Planet Coaster first started, I was kind of hoping they had more realistic people. I didn't necessarily like the cartoonish people thing. I thought they was gonna go for like how Grand Theft Auto or Red Dead Redemption or any other sports game or that realistic, real looking person look. I know it's crazy. I know Planet Coaster 2 trailer just dropped, but one day in the future, if we ever get a Planet Coaster 3, I don't know how long it's gonna take. 5 years, 10 years, 30 years from now, I don't know. Can we get real people instead of the cartoon Pixar characters look? I know this says pre-alpha engine. Can't see it, but it says pre-alpha engine footage down there. Oh, look at that. Look at this, man. Like, we got a water slide. It's happening. We're doing it, man. We finally reached the soaked stage of Planet Coaster series. Hopefully this means we're getting a Planet Zoo combination too, if they're gonna add water rides now to Planet Coaster. I want to know, do they also add the zoo elements? I would like the zoo elements. I'm also looking at this other picture of this guy over here, this character, and he got his swim trunks on. He's shirtless, barefoot, standing on the pathway, looking over, I guess, to see how far down he was gonna have to go down this slide, which I'm sure is gonna scare some of you guys in real life. So for them to add that, maybe he's looking down at his family, trying to see where they're at. That's realistic as hell when you at a theme park. When you at a theme park, you usually look at how far did this damn slide go down when you all the way at the top. You know what I'm saying? And then you looking down to see if your family can see you, or you know what I'm saying, or your stuff not getting taken. Now that better be an element in the game. I know this is a commercial, but I hope that's a thing for the game. Using AI technology, other characters in the game should be able to acknowledge themselves and think a little bit more and better in Planet Coaster 2, and they interact with each other like a real theme park would. Looking at this other angle, you can see that floorless dive coaster in the back, but then you got this nice tubed. What is this? What type of water slide is that? Is there like certain names for water slides or something? I'm sure there is, but I like how this person built this this thing that the fact that it's got the roller coaster, a lift hill going all the way down, but at the same time, like, just the way, look at how the Planet Coaster lets you design things. I always like when they get scared before they go down. Oh, now we got an outside shot of both of them, I guess, about to drop at the same time, which is really cool to see. Showing some of our terrain builder out. The foliage looks better. I mean, the foliage already looked good, especially if you was able to turn your computer up high, but the foliage looks nice. Oh, let me back up. Hold on. We're getting the inside footage of a water slide and looking at the water dynamics and what it looks like when the water falls. Just seeing how it looked like he's sliding through the water slide. That looks smooth. Are we gonna be able to? I hope we get that first person view to be able to go down the water slide with the people again. I'm sure we're gonna be able to, because like they're just really good at making this game.
Hi, it's Stephanie here from YOLO Getaways LLC. I began YOLO Getaways in 2014 when I realized, hey, I should be making commission off of these trips that I've been taking all my life. See, I love to travel. I've been flying by myself since I was 9. I take my family on vacations because I think it's very important to introduce them to the outside world of the city that they live in. I am here to help you get the vacation that you are dreaming about. Just hit me up, yellowgetaways.com.
Getting some shot of, you know, the undershot of what it looks like to be in a pool in Planet Coaster 2. You know, you can see people's bodies actually in the water a little bit. You see some legs and toes and shit. They in the water. They playing. You can see the above view. I like how the light is coming through. You can see the shadows going through the water. I hope when we're able to go through the water of the pools, we get that water splash effect on the screen. I remember, did they do that? I think they did that also. When you had a water splash ride, and I think you were in front of it in the camera, I think it already did that anyway, because Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 did that when they had their soaked all that stuff packages. But seeing that in the background, that's going to be awesome, being able to build a big pool in the middle of your theme park where you got roller coasters and all that in the background. And maybe this is the resort part that's outside of the theme park, able to build our actual resorts with pools and bars and the tiki themed stuff that you usually see at pools. And we're gonna be able to put the water slides in it. Yeah, that's gonna be lit. You can see that, you know, I like how they're sitting in the water tubes. And, you know, the guy, he's sitting in a different way, a guy would sit in it, you know. And then you got a woman sitting there with the legs crossed. And then I forgot, I just seen the girl with the noodle, with the pool noodle. We got pool noodles. I don't think I've ever seen that in any of the previous theme park pool games. Like, and then you can see the guy way in the background, like he just chilling, laying down on another float. Seeing the pathway surrounding the pool and what that looks like, and seeing how they're interacting still on the pathway without having to, like Roller Coaster Tycoon, you was able to build the pool area and be able to make the part where they get on the pool and they was able to walk, but then the pathway was always kind of weird, but it is what it is. I'm just liking this, the way this looks. It looks like you can do some funky stuff with your path work, rocks and stuff, surrounding the pool. The way the pool design is, the way you could look like you could shape your pool in any shape. I hope you could be able to shape your pool in any shape, but it looks like with that half smiley face looking shape, that's gonna be nice. Also, the pool lighting is gonna be interesting on how that's gonna work, on how you're able to attach your own stuff to the pool walls. I'm sure they're gonna give you unlimited freedom like they did in Planet Coaster with all the other stuff. And then you see way in the background, you can see a Planet Coaster thing. It's way down there. That looks like the resort area too, or some big stores or buildings or whatever. You can see all the water slides. Looks like a full park. And hopefully, you know, they still give us the zoo part added into it, which I think later down the road, with this, when this game starts getting a little older, I think they're gonna add the zoo part in. We're gonna be able to have it like Roller Coaster Tycoon Deluxe did. Now we getting some nice little roller coaster shots. This is a stand-up roller coaster, and I like it. Still looks pretty good. I noticed still got them thin poles, but I know you can add your own poles and stuff. But I'm wondering if we're gonna get a similar pole system. We're gonna be able to do different stuff with the roller coaster poles. But you can see another roller coasters laying up under it down there. I liking what I'm seeing so far. First, we still got our regular flat rides. Yeah, this looks like the regular Planet Coaster. I don't see nothing really else new. I wonder those designs that are on the floor with those turtles designs on the floor. Oh, I just noticed something. I noticed they had numbers, the car numbers on the floor, the number 23 and all that other stuff. I think flat rides was pretty flexible, because as long as you was able to make a floor or whatever, and you can layer it sort of like under there a little bit, you was able to kind of do that. So I think the same. Of course, the tool editor is probably going to be way more amazing. It got better towards the end when they was able to let us upload more features or more like scenery and stuff to the game. People was uploading some crazy stuff. So I know the scenery builder and the detail and decoration is going to be on point. And we're getting a little taste of the slide. I'm sure we're going to be able to move it any angle or whatever we need it to be to go around. But I'm sure I hope that if you put it, I know they're not gonna probably do it because they probably don't want to add death and all that stuff. But it'd be just cool if the ride angle on the water slide was too sharp and was too steep. Can they fly off of it? We probably not gonna get that, but it'd be funny. But I'm sure they're not gonna let you move certain angles. It's gonna make that certain weird noise when you can't do certain stuff with the track. It's usually pretty unlimited on where you can move certain pieces, especially the roller coaster builder. But I wonder how the water slide builder is going to work, especially because it has to have the water effects and shit. I like the way that sounded just now, actually. Just hearing them go through the water slide and how the reverb of the water slide and all that stuff. And it just sounds like you in the water slide. Like, what the hell? The splash can be a little better. Look like she just sat on the water, bro. That ass, it looked like she just sat on the water before she sinked in. So maybe they can fix that. It is in pre-alpha engine. Yo, getting more teacup ride footage. It looks like they're adding more things we can do to the park. Are we able to add things that are able to spin like that? Then we're getting more detail with the buildings. The buildings looks like the windows are a little bit. One person who built these buildings look like they know what they're doing. They look like they actually know how to build hotel looking things. But this is definitely the resort. It just looks like a resort, like somewhere you would see in Miami or Florida or South Carolina or something like that. And then of course we got Planet Coaster King. Planet Coaster King is still there. That's cool. Everybody interacting with them. I wonder how they're gonna do more interactions with the mascots on the theme parks, on what else we can do in terms of the management, and if they have even more animations than they ever had before. Is that a female Coaster King? Coaster Queen, sorry. That's interesting. I like this other picture of, pause, ain't no Drake. But I like this other picture of this girl laying on floating in the pool. She's playing with the water. It just, detail. I hope that's like in there. Like it actually looked like they're having a good time in the swimming pool. Still interacting with the mascots. So they're interacting with things that's going on outside of the pool. I think that's a nice feature. Starting in 3, 2. All right, we're going live.